5 p.m. Eastern Time, and we are here. The X's right now are currently playing. It's 4-0 in the bottom of the fifth right now. Yeah, so right now this is the second game of the doubleheader. The X's actually took game one earlier, 3-2. So yeah, right now we've got 2 going on, and we're leading 4-0. So we're already 1 game ahead. Now the team is over Kansas City, so the second one would actually win us the series, believe it or not. Because we have games in Kansas City tomorrow night and Thursday night, so.
Nope. On the outside corner, John.
But yeah, right now, bottom of the fifth, Sioux City's up 4-0. Bases are loaded right now for us. So yeah, this is my new official microphone. So.
Wasn't ball 4. It's on the outside corner. That gentleman striking. Then some John Nagowski's just laughing, put his hands on his head. He was telling Avelino at second base something. 3-1. There it is. And that was a little closer there. That was much closer. 3-2, run them full now. They'll be moving. Bullpen up for Kansas City again.
Yeah, well, you might need that bullpen.
Was up
or somebody else here.
Time called as Connell will step out.
Although he's hitting the last 2 strikes here, so. Maybe not. Maybe on the stupid one. But,
third is Knowles. Second, Nagowski. First is Oda.
Come on.
2 payoff and a 4-0 lead.
Oh!
He walked in ball 5-0.
5-0 now. Holy crap. That's a little crazy. I'm not gonna lie.
It's 26 of the year. The X's make it 5-0. He's warmed it, but it looked like it was inside.
Who was that? Justin Connell? Yeah, that had to be. Are we like repeating the order here? Or I guess we will be, but. Well, maybe not, because Jake Green started out, and we got to go through Vuletich and Cannon before we even get to Green, so.
Loaded. Homered earlier. Here comes Joe Capiatra out.
Oh, yeah, he's gone. Get him out. Bye,
walked to pair home here in the inning, and Vuletich, the schedule. Yep, it'll be
it. Point, yep, come on.
As well.
He's done.
We play on here in Sioux City. 5
My God, we're
new pitcher coming
getting
in.
our crap together here,
this
okay?
Time out on KSC.
Oh, shoot.
In A baseball.
Okay, so I was just in shock. I was just in shock with what I just saw. So who was the new pitcher? Well, he started out the inning. J.C. Keys. All right, so he's coming off the field, right? Well, I guess Sioux City was heckling him. I guess he would say that Sioux City was heckling him, and and then he started spitting words back at them. So yeah, and that started. Well, it was with 2 fingers, not just 1. So. I mean, to be fair though, we're up 5-0. We're already gonna win this game, so let's try not to do something stupid. And then he he was heading back after that, so he was facing this way, then heading back, and then he turned back around like the umpire just threw him out of the game or something like that. And just went like he's out anyway. He's out of the game. Why would the umpire want to eject him? I don't know. I've seen stupid things happen in baseball, so yeah. Well, last night was the perfect example. That 11-run 7th inning that Sioux City gave up. That 11-run 7th inning, and the X's still ended up winning. Like, I mean, granted they got 8 in the bottom of the 8th, but. This series is living up to all the hype we thought it was going to be. I mean, because, this was going to be a big series on paper, really, because, Kansas City, Sioux City, both of them are fighting for, that final postseason spot. But, and then, the sweep in Winnipeg really helped things out a lot. And now the X's are starting to get hot. Like, after this game's over, we'll be on a 6-game winning streak right now. I mean, I couldn't even remember the last time somebody in American Association had that long of a winning streak.
3 2/3 innings, couple of
all of that's because I don't pay attention to those other teams unless they're coming up in the, because I could care less, to be quite honest with you.
Every bag and Explorer stand.
If I actually cared, I'd do the research, but I don't. And that might be bad, though. If I'm going to be a broadcaster, I really should do research and everything and doing all that. But if I'm with a team, though, why would I care about what the other team is doing until they actually come into town and play us? Like, why would I care about that?
Double A with Toronto, those Fisher Kings in New Hampshire.
Hear me out, please.
1-0. Inside missing. It's
all right. Vuletich is up now. He already has hit a home run in this game, actually.
Time with the Jays
bottom second, yeah.
Year,
so.
Released on the 3rd. It's signed with the Monarchs on the 8th this month.
That looks like the same guy. Except for this guy's got a little less facial hair than the last one does.
Scoring both Green and Knowles. Two out. There it is in the outside corner, called strike. It's 2-2. Vuletich, the base is juiced here. Second home run as an Explorer, and that's pro, too.
God, just because I'm sweating and stuff, my hair looks all frizzly.
Laid off one on the inside corner. That dropped. He kind of hitched the legs at it for
I'm going to get a haircut this week at some time. Like, I kind of wanted to do it tomorrow, honestly, but I don't know if we're going to have time tomorrow to do that, because I have to still get fitted for my band uniform.
3 RBIs in this spot. So,
I wasn't able to go Monday, because,
2-2.
I just couldn't.
Swinging away, got him.
My mom was working, so we couldn't really, and, she kind of has to be there.
2 more runs.
I mean, she doesn't really have to, but she kind of has to, because I have no clue. I'm just fitting the clothes, but she's got to... She's got to do, like, the forms and stuff like that. And when I mean forms, I mean, like, like sizes and stuff like that. Like,
KSCJ.
I probably should, though, because I'm going to be an adult in less than 2 months. So I really should know, but... God, I don't like how my hair's curled like that. Like, that's so fucking So, yeah, I have to do that tomorrow, and then we have to give forms to school, like, just to see that, I'm updated on my shots, obviously. So, yeah. Okay. Yeah, like that. So, yeah, we've got to do that, and I could have swore we had something else going on tomorrow, too, that we had to do, although I don't remember when it was. Anyway, that's pretty much all that's been going on in my life, and tomorrow. Tomorrow night, we might be on earlier, we might be on later. Not quite sure. It'll really all depend on tomorrow starting at 8 p.m. because that's our band parent performance, and, that's supposed to be scheduled from 8 to 9. Like, that's kind of, that is what the plan is, but I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen when we, if we're done before then or after then. Because I remember my sophomore year when we were done with it before 9, and, like, my band teacher was talking with all the parents and stuff. Our one color guard guy tried to get us all so that, we would be doing something and not just standing there, and it didn't work out very well. So I'm not quite entirely sure what to make of that, but, yeah. Or what's going to happen with that. But, yeah. Although I'm sure they're going to find some way to keep us there until 9 o'clock. So, yeah, we'll probably be back on around the same time tomorrow night, which is why I kind of pushed everything back to 11 Eastern. So that, I could get... Because when I say 8 to 9, I mean that in Central Time. So, yeah, so it'd be... Give me 1 second here.
Kansas City, followed by...
Okay, there we go.
Isaiah Gilliam. Zach Wilhelman works again. He'll drop on the outside corner, called strike 1-1. 6 pitches for Brosher.
That's Zach Wilhelman, ain't it? Yeah.
It's like
28
tonight. In 2 ball games. He went a third tonight and had the.
I knew I wasn't crazy.
Down away for the ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Okay, I gotta make a confession here.
Third, anything?
This says Burger King, but I already had Pepsi on the way home. This had Pepsi in it. And now I have Arnold Palmer. Iced tea and lemonade mixed into here.
Zach Wilhelman. And
And I really have to pee, too.
I think if they would have gotten... Well, the problem was they'd warmed up again.
I told myself, you know,
the
I can
game was
hold it
3-0,
until
got
this
2 more runs.
game's done. But we're
We've
at the
got
top
maybe
of the...
another
We're just getting started with the
spot.
top of the 6th of the 7-inning game. So
found away right side of their bullpen. I don't...
maybe. I
think
might
they were
have
about to try to
skip
get
at
somebody
some
else
point
up
if it's
if they'd
too
have
much
got a
to
big
handle.
cricket number.
But
But I think last
we'll
night...
see. Although I almost did
You're
piss
not taking any
myself today
chances,
because
man. I don't think any chance.
all of a sudden, you know,
you really got the chance
my
here.
body said, "Oh, hey, go
Seize
use the
this series
bathroom."
by the
Right. So then
throat is the
because
one
I was
to
in the middle of working on stuff
eye
for
for the ball,
tomorrow's
2-2.
filming session. So
You
then I
land
was
this
like,
one, you
yeah,
won the
okay,
first
I
3
can
ball
wait
games with 2
till
more
we're
to
doing
go,
that. However, though,
and
it kind of like
you
left
feel
me, and
pretty
I
good.
kind of forgotten
In the
that I
worst
had
case,
to
you
go,
walk
and then
out
all of a
this thing
sudden
even.
I
In
was
worst
in the middle of
case.
something else, and then it just
Out away
came
right side.
bursting. Like
But again, no, it's
my stuff
still
or
gonna
my
get 6 more
inside,
outs.
it just kind of
I
like
think
my
Stephen
bladder
Montgomery
just
senses this is the
exploded, and
opportunity
I was like, okay, you
that
better
you've
get
waited
up
for
and run, or
really
else it's gonna go.
since
It's
what?
gonna.
First
I'm gonna be
week of the
pissing all
season,
over the
first 2
place.
weeks.
So
2-2.
then I had to kind of hurry then.
Line
but,
to second, but
oh,
Vuletich is there knee
Oh!
high. He make a play to his left, a couple of strides, is out number
that
1.
was going into the outfield,
I mean,
but Vuletich
this
saved
thing,
the day
we've been
for
talking
us.
about it over and over again, right? I mean, we've gone through this for weeks. We've done the lunchtime
Damn,
show.
that
all
was
the way.
solid. That was freaking
But
solid.
still
He just
do.
here. I'll
There's
use
a-
my
there's a run
microphone, our
coming.
new microphone, which we'll be using.
There's a run
We
coming,
just
and then
he
August
hit it
rolls
like that,
around,
and
it
it had a good leaving
Move for
right.
ball.
Well, you know
Last
what I
night
mean. It had a good
upside
velocity
down
into
after
the
11
infield,
runs,
and then all of
7.
a sudden Vuletich
And
down low like that.
It looked like,
Boom,
oh man, we're gonna
denied
but,
him.
Man, you're just another 5 outs away from double good news. The pitch missed away, 1-0.
Not just double good news,
5-0,
but
Sioux
6
the
straight
6th inning.
good news. I mean, that doesn't make sense, but you get what I'm putting down.
Low here, 2-0. Tostado single, 1 for 2. And
What the hell kind of uniform? Okay, so
Outside
Kansas
corner,
City
2-1.
colors are red and white.
you're
And gray, I
looking at a
guess. you
5-game
could say.
ride, maybe a
A
6
little bit of
you can hold
tan,
on.
too,
I mean,
on
you've
top of
got
that.
a lot of things, and you would have
Well, they got
script in a
blue
week's
and
time.
yellow.
We talked about the opportunity was
What
there.
the? Are we
Mongo
playing
talked
Sioux
about it. He
Falls?
said
We're
the
not
very same
playing
thing.
Sioux
Here's
Falls.
the 2-1.
This time next week we'll be playing Sioux Falls.
At
But,
3-1. That's
well, like the
Sunday
letters
morning
and the numbers
ball
are
for
in
you.
yellow, and then it's kind of got like blue outlining it all. So I'm not really sure
Remember,
what
Williman came in and
blue
gave
that
1 and
was.
really buckled in. And
Yeah, I don't know.
That's not ball
It's
4, is
just
it?
me. But okay, yeah, here we go.
Yeah,
Let's get a better look at it. Okay, so it's like yellow, and then they've got a little patch on their
Hey,
elbows.
buddy,
It's
see
blue.
that, or-
So,
Wait.
oh God, my.
Okay. We must have missed one somewhere. We all had 3-1 up. We all had ball 3 right there, but okay.
DV
Low
wasn't
for
paying
ball,
attention to
it's
that
Isaiah
one.
Gilliam.
Let me adjust my microphone quick here.
That's his,
Okay,
anyway,
there we go.
throwing at the moment, but
Guess we aren't paying attention.
well, low for the ball.
Oh.
This looks a little bit like last night here.
Careful.
Suddenly, Gilliam, I keep saying that.
Jake got a little bit.
What am I saying? What is
dinged
wrong
up.
with me? Again, it's been a long day. I'm looking at Isaiah. I'm looking at Isaiah Gilliam on the mound.
You know
on
what,
the,
Dan? I'll
board.
give you the benefit of a doubt here
Saying-
because it is a doubleheader, to be fair, and you have less time to do stuff. Because he said during his show earlier today
Mechanic
on
thing,
Facebook
obviously,
Live
he saw
that
something
it
and
takes him 4 hours to do a game
Zach also
notes
kind of
for
says it to
game night.
himself as if
However, though, he went on at about 1:15 and
Yeah,
that show went until
Bobby's
about
kinda-
1.
matter of fact, is sort of smiling about it.
Oh
but
yeah, Greeny is kind of wincing.
I
in
love
pain
Bobby.
there.
I don't know if you're the Sundays of Bobby.
But yeah,
replay
he
today,
was
but
doing
talking
that,
about, I mentioned
right?
this on Sunday a
And
little
the
bit.
doubleheader begins
He
at
does have one
5:35,
baseball that
right?
he does
So
have displayed. It's
if you
the
go
Will Kent
1
Boyd
to
baseball. He faced Will
5:35,
Kent
granted
Boyd.
he probably didn't have
He
a
got a
lunch
win,
by
and
this
he
point. I don't
had
because I think
only-
he does
he
the
said he
show and
only
then
had
has lunch.
a couple of signed
So you
cards.
do
He had
that. That's
and
about.
one was, he had 2
That's
signed cards.
that'll
One
take
was
you.
Will Kent
Well, I guess
Boyd,
if
the
you
other
eat
was-
lunch and do it at the same
well,
time,
who was
you
it?
know,
It was
then
former
it's
Angel.
then you can make 5 o'clock. But that's when you're going on the air, and you haven't
Belcher.
done like your
I know Tim Belcher was the
scorecard
other
yet
one.
or anything like that.
He said he
like,
had 2 signed cards growing up in
I mean,
California.
obviously,
One was Boyd
if
and
I'm
one was
doing
Belcher.
4 hours, like it doesn't take me
Face
as long
Will
to do
Cannon.
that, mainly because I don't care about any
2-0.
like. And that's the thing about me.
Low,
I don't
3-0.
like stories or stats
And
unless
he
they
said
pertain to the game,
That
the
when
game itself.
he told Boyd
Because,
that he had that card at home,
You know,
Boyd
you
signed
have the
ball for him
casual
after they faced each
viewers,
other.
right? You have the casual viewers, you
One
know,
foul back,
who
and
are
it's
fans of
3-1.
the team. That's
Gilliam
fine
is
and all. But, you know, you also have those people that are just fans of the game and don't really have an association with a favorite team. So, like, why do they need to know, like, a certain thing about a certain player if, you know, it's probably going to go over their heads anyway? Like, see, like with the NHL, I don't really have a particular... Although I do cheer for all the LA teams, you know, I'm not like a super fan. I just cheer for them because, you know, I've gotten that from, you know, family and stuff like that. But I'm not like deeply invested into it, like, you know, like I am with the Muskies or with the X's or with the Bandits.
Not to be signed necessarily. I like collecting things that I remember to me.
I could care less. So yeah. I just have like basic stats and figures, and if there's a story, see, unless like if everybody knows about it and it's like a main talking point, like during March Madness when you have those, you know,
number 2,
like underdog stories, things that are kind of hard to avoid talking about, then fine, you're just gonna have to bite the bullet and do it. But yeah, I don't like stories or stats, and unless they pertain to the game itself. Like, yeah, because that stuff I find these days can easily be accessible online. So, and I don't want stuff that can be easily accessible online.
Joe Caprietto's coming out here.
Which is why you're finding a lot of dead air during my broadcasts, because, you know, that's like that stuff's out there, but I don't personally care about it, to be honest with you. I only think, oh God.
Well, Joe and Jet Minton had a conversation. Jet said, "What'd you say?" And you may have heard there. Crowd mic didn't lie, unfortunately. So out number 2. Ball 2 strikes. Hey, it can be a graphic game sometimes. Sorry about that if you heard that. This one fouled off the netting below. 0-1.
It's late enough.
Hey, we're all human, right? We're all human. We all are human, okay? No balls a strike. Oh, what? Outside corner called strike, and so too.
Oh, I do have a piece of news that I will relay to you all after the game. So, yeah, just so that you're aware of that.
Moses Gomez.
That, well, it's not really going to influence.
High for the ball, 1-2.
It's just like a new piece of news that we didn't know about before the live stream yesterday, if that makes sense. The update / channel and live update, live that we did yesterday afternoon. We have kind of one more piece of news to add on to that.
It's 5-0. We're in the top of the 6th inning. A long one today. We're after 10 o'clock and again at 5 and actually 5:30. 2-2. Roller toward the first base line, but foul though. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Oh, and I'm out of time. I'm out of time more. Oh, well, stop now.
Swinging away, got him. And a strikeout of Moses Gomez. And there's out number 3.
No you know what? It's the end of the inning. The end of the first half of the 6th. So I guess I'll just kind of relay this info.
AA Baseball on TV.
Cross relay info to you all like this. So, there is a season ticket holder meet and greet, like there is everywhere there is every year for the Musketeers, and you know we go to it like always. However, though this year, it's actually going to take place during a game. Now, what I mean by that is, usually what happens during these season ticket holder meet and greets is that we pick up our tickets for the year, and we get to try out all the new food and get to see all the new merch and stuff. Do all that before then, or before the season starts. Kind of after the preseason and just as we're phasing into the year. However, this year, though, we're going to be playing a preseason game against a team from the North American Hockey League. So yeah, this year it's the Austin Bruins. There's some people in the comments section saying, I don't believe I've ever seen a cross-league game like this. Kind of interesting. That was one buddy said, or what somebody said. And then somebody else said, can't wait. We never had a pregame against a different, or a preseason game against a different league. So it'd be interesting to see NAHL teams against USHL teams. Can't wait. The one lady who posted the one thing, we actually know who she is. Well, I do. Me and my mom do. And the other guy, although I think, let's look at his. Yeah, I don't recognize him. But yeah, what they said, that's kind of not true. If you remember, 2 years ago for the preseason, we actually have the Wenatchee Wild in town. Now, I believe they were in the NAHL too, or I think they still are actually. So yeah, we have had cross, and it was pretty recently too. So yeah, it's whatever. But yeah, that'll be fun. That'll take place Friday, September 13th. Now, there's no football game that night, so we'll be able to cover it for you all. Now, usually Friday games would start at 8:05 p.m. Eastern Time. Well, this one's going to start at 7:05 Eastern Time, so we'll be on the air at 6:50 p.m. instead of 6:55 because the Muskies play a preseason game that Wednesday night. However, though, we won't be covering that. We'll kind of recap it during that Friday night pregame show and lead up to this game that we've got. So yeah, it's going to be a great night. Our final postseason game of the season before the season starts on Wednesday, September 18th.
Watch the replay. Hey, baseball, man, hit him right in the. Yeah, on the elbow, hit on the elbow.
Oh, God.
They kind of course, know each other from their time.
Oh, I thought it was a hit by pitch, but they called it a foul. Just from the tone of voice. But
up and in that hit.
Oh, my God, he's hit 2 straight batters. What are you doing? First it was Cam Cannon, now it's Jake Green. What the hell are we doing?
I don't think there's anything here, but... Again, you heard Joe
if he hits,
minutes ago,
it should be Deshaun Knowles leading, first,
here.
yeah, or next up, but first in the order. You know what I mean. If he hits him too, he's more than likely out of the game. I'm just going to put that bluntly, because if you hit 3 straight batters like that, that looks really bad. And it's not like it's doing anything. You're getting them on base.
On the outside corner, called strike 1-1.
Like, Jesus freaking criminy. Give me a goddamn break. Please. Please. We're not... Now is the wrong time to be stupid. I'll say that. When you're down by 5.
Low for the ball. It's 2-0.
With
quiet, so...
Well, yeah, 1.5 innings left. 1 inning, theoretically. If the X's can keep this lead.
Tomorrow back normal time. Gates will swing at 6 on the air at 6:35 tomorrow night. 1-1. Here's one high down the right field line.
God.
Long run over is Adolph.
He did get.
Well, they got a stop sign up because Adolph got up quickly, got that ball back in.
Well,
God,
he was going to try and die for that and make this Sports Center highlight. Unreal play. Like, oh my God. But no. Okay, hold on. We're going to see it again on the replay. So, yeah, he starts heading right. In fact, he's running so hard he loses his damn hat, and he dives too early and lets the ball drop. And now we've got the bases loaded with that should be John Nagowski up. Or is it Daniel Lingua? Yeah, it's Daniel Lingua.
Montano?
Or Montano, rather. Excuse me, sorry. I was thinking him, but I said Lingua instead. I mean, to be fair, though, they both have the
play
same
by
first
Adolph
name,
down to the line, but he just was about 4 steps in front of you, but he got him quickly and got it back in. They had to hold up to make sure it didn't get caught a swing and a wave.
That was quite a swing, I'll tell you that much.
Montano 1 for 3.
And there's no outs either. There's no outs. My God.
And it looks in. The 0-2. Just away, not by much.
Yeah.
Not by much.
I don't know. At least on the camera. Well, the way the camera is situated, it looks like it's a strike. But it's not. Because it's not like a full straight-on view, which would help, but, you know, of course, we'd be, the center fielder's backside would be in the way.
Can't tell from here.
Scoreboard went away. Uh-oh, that's not good.
It is down there. Is that Goins?
Careful. You almost hit Montano, too, which is just lovely.
That's what that is, but
God, 2 semis back-to-back like that. Just going down the interstate
2021,
there.
though. So...
That's nothing new, but, you know. God, full count with nobody out.
Sure what that is. Hammering back, 3 balls, 2 strikes. And the payoff. Walking ball 4, it's 6-0 Sioux City.
I'm
is his 43rd RBI. Bring home Cannon. Over to third goes Green.
God. Oh, now John Nagowski. Now this is where trouble's going to set in for Kansas City.
Here's John Nagowski. This guy throws hard. The guy that hits the ball hard. So let's see what happens here. I think that's Goins wearing the 21 out there, but I...
Why would he be wearing... Although, who's 21? I'm trying to think.
John will line it foul top their dugout.
It's either him or Jaron Jackson, I think. I'd have to go out and look in my one notebook, but... Yeah, Jeremy Goins, he's number 4, so...
Oh, what? Just away 1-1. Yeah, it's Goins out there. And
you gotta get the binoculars. I honestly want a pair of binoculars. I don't know why, but I look like somebody who would use them just with my outfit right now.
Well, that's the case. What the story with that was, but here's the
that's just because it was Tropical Tuesday Hawaiian night at band camp tonight.
6-0 Sioux City. We're in the 6th inning, only playing 7.
Although tomorrow we kind of have like a dress since it is the parent performance, but, which makes sense.
Foul back and a little PG swing for John.
Shoot, we gotta. Okay, no, never mind. It's got nothing to do with you all. Yeah, I just realized we have to do another run another errand tomorrow when I was talking to you all about that earlier.
Bouncing back and forth between 3 and 4, and even got one. You know, the goal was to get home at about 3 back. 1-2. Here's one hit out toward left center field in the alley.
Get down, ball. Get down.
Get down. There comes one run. Here comes another tractor trailer style. They'll score 2. And John Nagowski a double with 2 RBIs.
Double's fine. Double's fine. We'll take that.
Sioux City.
We'll take it. All I know is Kansas City's royally screwed at this point, and quite literally royally.
Nagowski rings the bell twice there.
If you know, you know.
Here comes Joe Capriatra out now.
Yeah, and he's probably gone. This new guy they got out there pitching is probably out of there now, too, as well.
John just tattooed that in the alley. And
God only knows. Because who do they got now in there?
Goes to 8-0. To Nagowski.
Hold on, I'm going to move y'all out of the way.
Standing at second, new pitcher coming in.
Oh my God! Again, are you freaking kidding me? This looks bad for Kansas City. This looks really bad. So yeah, while they're in commercial break, back to the whole preseason thing on what's going to take place Friday night. Yeah, so all the season ticket holder stuff will happen Friday night, which yeah. So yeah, we'll probably have to do all that stuff before the game starts. Hey, we get in free for a game, okay? Come on now. I mean, granted, we are season ticket holders. However, I think during the preseason, it's general admission. So even though you have assigned seats, you might not be able to get the assigned seats. Unless you show up really freaking early, which on Friday, well, I shouldn't say that, but you get my drift. So when we have the Western Conference, they call it a tournament, but it's not a tournament. It's like round robin type of thing. So that's supposed to run not next Thursday, Friday, Saturday, but the next Thursday, Friday, Saturday, 5th, 6th, and 7th. So and the Muskies play as the home team all 3 nights. I won't be there Friday night, unfortunately. So, yeah, but we will be there Thursday night and Saturday night. So, yeah, we'll have some fun. And that's going to be going on right in the middle of the X's in the postseason. So that'll be really exciting, kind of as one thing's coming to an end, another thing's getting going. So, although, I guess, yeah, that you could categorize it that way or say it that way, but yeah, so we'll have that. And then, of course, we've got the preseason game against Omaha that next Wednesday, September 11th. That's in Omaha. And then, of course, we come back here, got the season ticket holder thing. And then after that, Wednesday, Thursday, you're going to be in Pittsburgh for the Fall Classic. So, yeah. They actually used to have the Fall Classic here in Sioux City. This was about almost 15 years ago at this point. I remember because they actually broke a piece of glass right in front of, well, now it's the tunnel to the Musketeers locker room. However, though, it was basically just another hallway to get out onto the rink at the time. Although the Musketeers locker room was still in the same place, and I'm sure there was doors there and stuff like that. Although they didn't... I think that was right around the time they were redesigning the locker room. Kind of all that happened. But one player just sent another player into the glass, and it just shatters. The video is still on YouTube of that, and we actually have a screenshot picture of when the glass broke like that, and the guy's getting... Oh, God. I could actually go right now and find it, because I know exactly where it's at, so... Yeah, but I won't do that here. We might have to do, an updated studio tour. House. I'm not going to do a whole house tour, but just kind of where the magic happens. If that makes sense.
Race home and score.
Run, Daniel, run.
9-0.
9-0.
Sack fly RBI, Rossi Martinez.
Sack fly. Oh, wow.
Academic, perhaps. It's 9-0. Well, don't forget, they did score 11 last night. There is that.
Oh, don't you dare freaking jinx it.
Is getting loose.
Don't jinx it, because...
Whoever was up throwing is sat down. And,
do I really have to explain?
The pitch is away for the ball 1-0.
I mean, I guess, to be fair, though, I've jinxed a whole lot of things.
And I read that register twice.
And you guys have seen it when it happens, too, and how dumb I look after it happens.
Out toward left by Oda. Over is Gomez toward the line. He'll reach up, make the play. And Nagowski goes back to second base. So 2 away here in the inning. 4 runs home.
Wait, hold on. This is a leather suit jacket. Oh my God. Yes.
No.
I should be... Alright, we're adding this to my wardrobe collection. I actually did wear it one time about 5 years ago.
Sorry, Nunez was third. That's my bad.
6 years ago, yeah, but... So I've got now 4 jackets with my wardrobe that I've got for, Muskies games.
Bounce foul.
Call those.
Plate is...
Although I'm going to try and use that same wardrobe, the jackets and stuff, because you saw it at the end of... Well, the last couple of weeks of Summer Funning Games this year, how I was wearing a different color jacket every night. We're going to try and kind of replicate that for all the videos we do. Well, at least all the streams and stuff like that. I mean, to be fair, there were some nights where I would show up with my white suit jacket and do the game from there.
And worst case scenario, we talked about the best case and the worst cases, but remember, you were trying to get home 3 back with the 5 head-to-head.
And you won.
Game back.
Well, you're going to win 3 here.
Wednesday, swinging a wave 1-2.
God, that was quite the pitch.
3 more outs. You're going to go into Wednesday with a 2-game lead over Kansas City, and you will also gain the tiebreaker game.
Ooh.
So now you've got a 6-5 lead if you win tonight. You get 1 more win of the 2. The head-to-head is yours. 1-2. Looped out towards center.
I don't know why I'm getting so excited about it. Out number 3. That's the end of 6. So it should be just this just. Oh my God! It should be just this happening.
Well, the X's have a
it should be all.
9-0.
Unless Kansas City decides to do what happened last night
and AA
and
baseball
go
on
11
TV.
runs in the top of the 7th. We're going to get into the exact same scenario that the X's got themselves in last night. And they had a monstrous lead like this. It was 8-2, and then all of a sudden it was 13-8. And then the X's somehow came back after that and won. After 2 ejections, we're still not sure that Nate Gherkin was completely ejected from the game, but I don't think it would have really mattered, to be quite honest with you, but he probably more than likely got ejected, honestly, because the umps last night were such trash. It was unfreaking real. What am I doing? What am I doing? God. So, yeah. That's really... I pretty much have caught you all up on what's going on. But yeah, tomorrow night, I guess, well, you know, since we're coming towards the end here of this game, tomorrow night we should be back on, same time, same place, 10, well, it'll be closer to 11 p.m. Eastern time when we come back on. And then Thursday night, we're actually going to have the full game. The final game of this series, which it looks like Sioux City is going to take the series, which is good, but it's just, you know, whether or not we can win these next 2 and completely 5-game sweep when you include the doubleheader. That's pretty sweet. So yeah, we'll be on Thursday night at 8 p.m. Eastern. Friday, nothing. Although we are going to air our special episode of Wheel of Fortune Decades. And we will also air the Peter Marshall tribute of Hollywood Squares as well. So, all right, Brendan O'Donnell to close things out here for the X's.
Last call for Kansas City. It'll be Justin O'Connor, Herbert Eiser, and Amelito Avelino. The new pitcher for Sioux City. They quickly changed, got up. Whoever was up, we thought it was Goins, but we believe he was wearing 27 tonight, but it'll be the lefty taking over here. Brendan O'Donnell, 6'2", 245 of Wayback, Massachusetts, former University of Houston Cougar, and the true rookie. Gets one over the called strike there, swinging away, 0-2. Sioux City a 9-0
that was quite the damn
lead
swing, too,
tonight. Yes, in game 2. 1 game 1 and a walk-off 3-2.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. The X's almost...
game winning streak over Kansas City.
The X's.
2-game lead. Ground ball to short.
They were down 2-1, and then they came back and won.
Throws to first. Plenty of time. There's one away in this inning. Last call inning.
I'm going to hang this jacket back up here.
12.46 ERA is on for the 7th time. 8 2/3 innings, 11 strikeouts.
4.6 ERA is going to go down after this game. Like down.
Both games show will be a little slow. It'll be a little quicker tonight. I'm not going to stay around too long.
Well, yeah, because Danny said that he left the ballpark last night at 1 o'clock in the morning, and the game ended at what? Just after 10.
Away, so. We'll get highlights and a quick scoreboard and get you ready for tomorrow. We won't stay too long tonight, but give you the ramifications of this one. And 0-1, swinging away, 0-2.
Wow.
Pretty big.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a big day, and Texas can nail these final 2 outs. It'll be double good news, and hello, 6 games in the good news column as well.
Yeah, 6 games.
Pitch down the way, got all the way through for the ball.
Yeah, I don't know.
Texas will.
Nothing you can do about that.
Folks to bed tonight.
Happy.
2 games below. It's been a while, man. It's been.
I'll be going to bed
that
happy.
earlier. It's been since
in fact, I'll
July.
be going to bed in about 3 or 4 hours. So.
1-2.
Yeah.
Swinging a foul back, and suddenly with the momentum, not only does it look like you have a chance at 500. I mean, granted.
Although you can't be as worried about that as.
You got just.
Honestly, I could care less about whether or not my team's 500. Just as long as we make the playoffs, I could care less whether we're below or above 500.
12 games left, sorry. 1-2, foul back. You came in 14, so there'll be 12 games left starting tomorrow. And it does look better for you that you might be able to get to the even mark. And then accomplished both goals by catching Kansas City. And
God, if we could make it into the postseason, then
two.
what'll probably end up happening is that Monday
foul.
night, that's the fight, or Monday afternoon, Labor Day, that's actually going to be the final
Ball
game.
2 strikes in the last
Tuesday's an off day.
9-0.
Wednesday's a playoff game. Then we have Thursday, the preseason tournament. Friday, we would have a recap of both that game and this game of the postseason, and then
towered out toward left center field. It's going to be up the chute. It looks like Knowles is there.
Yeah, I want to say Saturday night's also a postseason game too, but we'll be covering the Muskies instead. But I think I'll find somewhere where we can kind of watch that game and still be able to.
Much to really sneeze at tonight, right? I mean, this is pretty much. I mean, you've been through a lot of really
hurry up.
rough times this year.
Pee. Really bad.
One more out away from really doing something special this week.
Come on.
Up to you, Roddy. Ground ball to the bag at second. Diving is Vulicic. The throw, and did he get him? He got him.
Oh, my God. Two great plays from Vulicic tonight.
This one.
Wow.
A good news times 2 here in Sioux City. Final score, Explorers 9. And Kansas City nothing. Oh, man, what a plot.
Oh, that was spectacular, to say the least. Thank you all so much for watching us here tonight. Well, hey, we got over 40 minutes in out of this, so I'd say we did pretty darn good tonight, if you ask me. But thank you all so much for watching. I'll now run off to the bathroom, because I gotta go really bad. So, yeah. But, yeah, I mean, that's what a whole medium Pepsi and almost a whole medium Arnold Palmer will do to you. But, yeah, I gotta hurry up and get there. So, bye-bye!